MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Roberto Gomez gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 19, Joey.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Pulled toward right center field. Coming on is McCutchen. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Homer Bailey will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3 pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
Now batting, Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Peraza in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the middle.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Duvall going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schebler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler going back on it, up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Jackson.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Jeanette onto the grass, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Roberto Gomez.
Johnny Cueto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Hit to short. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 47, Johnny Waito.
And here's Jose Peraza. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pence has a read on it. One down. Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd. 3-0
the final score in this one today. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roberto Gomez gets the W on the mound. Homer Bailey only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victorians.